programs, namaste programs. It always helps to have the mic on, and I never do. I never do. We hit 50 yesterday on our country streak. Is that amazing work? Maybe. Depends on how you want to look at it. Fix this. That's a little bit odd. All right. Let's strap in for another couple of hours of virtual tourism. Now we need to be careful. Apparently they've added Vietnam. This does not look like Japan. Could this be... Really looks like... Well, it doesn't look like Japanese writing, does it? Okay. I would feel like I would recognize Vietnamese writing because I go to Vietnamese restaurants all the time. But, yeah. Push comes to shove, maybe I don't. It's not Japanese, right? Not Japanese. What do the cars look like? Square yellow number plates. Well, that's new as well. Have a good look around. Time to learn a new country, I think. It definitely looks familiar writing, but Point Caro. How are we going to determine this? We're in the middle of, well, I want to say nowhere, but probably somewhere. That's another set of writing altogether. You're being tricksy, are you? Being tricksy, are you, GeoGuessr? I mean, this looks like nothing I've seen before, and I have learnt yesterday. AM. Now, okay. Oh, AM, PM. I thought that was some money. I'm like, I'm pretty sure the Vietnamese money is the dong. We've got two different kinds of writing. Yeah, that looks real familiar. It's all down to what language it is, and I don't know what it is. This looks Vietnamese. Then again, I don't know. What is Vietnam's flag? I don't know it off the top of my head. It's okay. It's a red flag with a yellow star. Okay, you know, yellow number plates, yellow star. Is that another clue? Why does this have to be on Streak 50? Why don't I get this on, you know, my other game? When I'm not on, you know, and then I could have just thrown away a guess. If it's not Vietnam, if it is Vietnam, we'll know it forever because this is, you know, pretty distinctive, especially these yellow number plates. The question is, how am I going to be able to prove to myself that this is Vietnam, or have they added anything else? I don't know. There's a stream I was watching, they said they'd added Vietnam, but maybe they've added Taiwan, maybe they've added parts of China, I don't know. I'm not that fluent in either language. Here we go. Some Latin writing. Okay, excellent. Is there a blue 8 in Vietnam? I don't know any of these names either. That's crazy. I mean, one thing we've got is blue. Well, that sort of fits, but, you know, I'm not seeing 8 anywhere. Lots of QLs. They added Lao. Have they added Lao? I don't know these names at all. And, you know, I've read up a lot on Vietnam, so, you know, I would feel like I'd know at least one of these names. Or is it Japan after all? Look like Japan. That looks like Japanese writing. I just talked myself into something non-obvious again. Yes, I have. I talked myself out of it not being Japanese when it probably is Japanese. I was so excited about possibly having the new Vietnam map that it's not possibly Vietnam. Let's see, let's find the 8 in Japan. There's a 4, there's a 6. Got the right shape. That 5 goes a long way. Changes islands even. How is there not any 8? That's a different language as well. Oh, well, Japan does have 2 languages, right? Yeah, maybe that's why there's the 2 different things. Maybe that's why I'm getting confused. I was expecting to see one form of language and I saw another one. Honestly, bro, where is this 8? Yeah, now that I feel a little less, that writing there is Japanese. Looks like a little smiley face. I'm pretty sure. Man, all right, okay. I'm not convinced. I'm just on 2 minds now. I just can't convince myself one or the other. But it was Japan at first, and then I changed my mind. Look, in Japan there's usually flags as well, and .jps, so let's see if we can find more signs to stare at. There we go, the India Company. Alright, now we're seeing Japanese names. Kanazawa, Komatsu, Awara. Kanazawa. So where's this 8 then? There's the 8. Fucking blind as a bat apparently. Awara with the different writing. Alright, there you go. So Awara's 12 kilometers. So we're probably, you know, I don't know. Down here somewhere? Yeah, I clicked there. It wasn't too far. Not too bad. 51. Damn, I thought that was Vietnam, but it was just Japan. Alright, this would have been a great one for no moving, panning or zooming. Is that EU number plates? It is. Is it? What have you got all over your Umitkoi? Armada, Medicana. What is all of that? These places? Is that other ways of naming whatever he does? Alright, Europe. Do a spin around on this sign. Mamak, Istanbul. I was going to say, we're in Turkey. Mamak, Kolje, Seyran Baglari. Can we find any of these others? I don't think Istanbul is necessarily nearby. It's just a road that leads to Istanbul, but you never know. You never know. Mamak. I've definitely heard of Mamak. Where are you, Mamak? Please. Wherefore art thou? What else have we got? What else have we got? Let's have a look at some of the writing. The writing usually is a dead giveaway, isn't it? Usually there's Arabic, isn't there? Okay, I'm a bit worried that maybe we're in Bulgaria or something. Why would we have a sign to Istanbul if we weren't somewhere near Istanbul, or at least... what else could it be? It couldn't be Greece. Okay, so Turkey definitely does the umlauts on everything. So yeah, I was going. Didn't realize they had that kind of thing going on, but they apparently do. Mamak Kavas, Mamak Kayas Sevre Yolu Otoban Bogat City. Maybe Mamak means, I don't know, road or something. What else can we find to solidify our theories? I feel like I should be able to find Mamak. I'm sure it's a town. Well, I mean, the sign, the road sign definitely said that. Did the road sign have a... Is this where we are? Buyukşehir? Maybe? Maybe? Always possible. Alright, we can't click on Turkey just yet. It's just too risky. It's too risky. Don't know enough about it. There wasn't what am I looking at? Words, English. Speak English, man. God knows you can't speak any other language. Well, you can speak a bit of French, but you don't speak Turkish, that's for sure. Road numbers is what I was trying to say. But failing miserably at doing so. I mean, we're in a huge town. Ankara, Istanbul, on the Blue Road. To the south. They have blue roads here. They do have blue roads. Anyway, I don't think Istanbul. So Kolej and Dikimevi. And this is a big town. I mean, it could be Istanbul. No, why would there be a sign for Istanbul in Istanbul? That's definitely looks right. I recognize as Turkish, perhaps. He says, convincing himself when he's really not that sure. Turkish flag, all right. We've got a little bit more evidence. Another one of these cars that have got these weird colorings on it. Just, you know, tentatively put that in. Where are we headed? We're heading west. Ankara University. Are we in Ankara? I know that's a town that exists too. There it is. We're actually in Ankara. Alright, and we were looking for Mamak? Mamak, perhaps a suburb. Itchy eye, mate. Itchy eye. Oh, I'm gonna, you know, risk it. It was Ankara. There's Mamak Road, perhaps. But were they road signs, maybe? All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Why not? What's stopping us? Come on, please. What's going on here? There we are. Ferrol and Villable on the AG64. Well, I don't recognize any of that. That could be any bloody language, I reckon. Could be F and Turkey again. Centro Urbano. Is that Spanish or Portuguese? Do they have? I know Spain has a lot of APs and AGs and things. Can we find an AG64 and either of these names? Muras, Ferrol or Villalba? Not seeing much at this level. Right, AG64. Yeah, it doesn't look like Portugal has that kind of naming convention. In fact, all of these are AP. There are no AGs. Oh, there's an AG. There's AG60. There's Ferrol. I was going to say, got to be careful. Parts of Spain are Portuguese, but it doesn't matter. We're not using any language whatsoever. This could be Portuguese for all I know. I don't think it's Portuguese up here. I think it's more down there. But AG64. Can we find Muras? Ferrol. Where's Villalbas? So we could actually be, you know, Ferrol's the furthest one away. So we're on the AG64. We should found... There's Villalba. And where does the AG64 continue? It doesn't. I says. Muras. So how can the AG64 start at Villalba, go to Ferrol, but then still be on this sign as... That's the road we're on, right? We're on the AG64. And we're at... already got the name, Muras. Oh, well, we're here somewhere. We're all the way up there. We were nowhere near the AG64. It was just assigned to the AG64. There's old Muras. Good on it. Good on it. We found it. We found where we were. Sun's in the north. We're driving on the left, possibly. Possibly. Let's just get closer. Can we get closer to this car? We're driving on the left. Any cheats to be had with the car? None that I know of. Yellow number plates. Don't know if that helps me in the slightest. We must be, well, you know, driving left southern hemisphere. We're not Argentina, at least. Doesn't look like Australia as far as I'm concerned, but I could be very wrong about that. Could be Australia, but I don't think so. It looks more like Africa to me, but who knows? Let's just keep going. Probably should go the way the car came from rather than the way the car's going. Because, you know, you got to assume they came from somewhere and started recording, whereas if you keep going in the direction they're going, they may have hit a red dead end without knowing they're going to. So anyway, we might head back in a minute, but this is a long straight north road. You know, sort of pushes me towards things like Botswana. It's pretty flat. Not seeing any mountains anywhere. So strap in. You know, we may not even see a curve in the road for the next 5 hours. What was that? What was this blue shit over here? Is this a letterbox? Where'd it go? It's a letterbox. Look at this. Is it a letterbox? I didn't even know what that is. What has someone done there? Huh? What's that all about? What's that all about? Where'd this car go? Oh, hang on. I know this. Blue sign, that's Botswana. I was going to say Botswana. I did already say Botswana has these long roads with nothing and it's flat. Oh, he had something on his car. No. Buzz. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. I'm pretty sure Botswana has those blue cow signs. I think all their signs are red with blue. Meanwhile, this guy's overtaking now, driving on the right. In the desert. I mean, we can't just rely on that sign, can we? Pretty sure the last few times I've seen the blue signs, it's been Botswana. There's another one. We've got a horse. And yeah, they've got these, yeah, it's red with white writing, but blue outline. It's pretty distinctive. I don't know that anywhere other than Botswana does it. There's an airport. Knockaneng Airport. You've got to assume Knockaneng's not tiny if it's got an airport, right? And we were going very straight, very north, south. So there's gonna be some kind of... Let's try and get to the level where we can see the white roads, because there's no guarantee we're not on a white road, although it is pretty big, the road. Knockaneng. Was that it? Knockaneng. Botswana. So, hang on. If it's Knockaneng to the right... Oh, hang on a second. Could we be over here, though? I don't think Namibia's on the thing unless they've added it recently. Okay, so, yeah, alright. We've got a sign for... We're going north. And there's a road off to the airport. So there's this little white road here. Does that ever connect? Really? Maybe we're on the little white road? Okay, if we are, then we should be able to see the airstrip just here. I mean, it could almost be one there. Oh, look, I can actually get down here, can I? Yeah, that's not really an airstrip, is it? Anyway, if we keep going, if this is true, then if we're here, then a little bit further we should be in Knockaneng town very reasonably soon. Just to double check, that's the airport sign. And we're in Knockaneng, yeah, okay. I think we're on this little white road then. We started off down here somewhere. No, we're on the yellow road apparently. And yet how? I kept going north, I didn't really see any kind of... This yellow line does not hit the white line. Anyway, what's going on? Who knows? Crazy, you say? Well, my personal record's 90. And, you know, I was watching someone yesterday who's up to nearly 400. So, you know, How are you, Geo? Feeling better, even better, I hope? A distant memory of slightly, well, not even slightly, of feverish dreams? Well, that's, you know, Cyrillic, but it doesn't look like anything I've seen. Okay, alright, we're here somewhere. What we do know so far is that we are somewhere on the planet Earth. That's the important thing. And we're just glad to get out of Botswana, because those ones can sometimes go on forever. See, that's the annoying... Well, you know, you've got to do it, but yeah, you know, even if you're not feeling sick, you have to quarantine, and, you know, that would be difficult for me, because I have to go shopping, and my grandmother can't go shopping. She's 97 years old, so if I were to catch this thing and then have to quarantine myself, it's like, well, what am I supposed to do now? I guess I'd have to get someone to deliver me food somehow. I'm sure it's doable, but this, you know... Me, I'm always anxious about what, you know, what if this happens and what if that happens, you know, I'm like, I want to have a plan. I'm not getting anything out of any of this. Zurdava, well, anyway, it could be Serbia. I know Serbia likes to start things with a Z. Turg and the Turgos. Probably definitely in that part of the world, at least. Something Slavic. Oh, excuse me. And in fact, it was Slavic and Cyrillic, so that means it's Serbia or North Macedonia. I don't think it's Albania, right? No. Montenegro, though, has the two of them. All right, we keep going. We keep going. Karanovac. That almost looks like Greek to me. Okay. That puts a spanner in the works. What have we got on the just sort of standard Euro number plates? Well, it was a sports cafe, but not anymore. Now it's a construction zone. Alright. Alright. Cyrillic that almost... Hi, old shiny! Welcome in! We've just got all sorts of languages going on here. Oh no, I was going to say, well, that's more Greek than Russian, right? Apotheca. Not Greece. Not Greece because we've got... But up for your phone, you need to take photos with an auto, like a robot calls you, photos me them in the home. Really, really. Where are you again, Gio? You're in Poland. That's pretty, every day the police call you, and are you at home? How do you feel? Oh, well, that's good at least. I guess in one sense, it's good that they're checking up on you. On the other sense, it's like, well, that's pretty authoritarian. They're just making sure you don't go anywhere and spread this thing. Which I can't, I'm always in two minds of all of this. I hate the government getting involved like this, but also by the same token, yeah, if you let people do whatever they want. Hello, Samson. If you let people do whatever they want, then you just get the situation we're in right now, where just everyone just sort of said, "Fuck this, I want to do whatever I want," and then everyone basically caught it. So, hey, thanks for the follow, Alt Shiny. Appreciate it. Alt Shiny, by the way, let me double check that. You are my 100th follower, Alt Shiny. Thank you very much. Number 100. We were a few weeks ago at like 98, and then I dropped a few, And then since then, we've just been gradually getting back up, and we finally made it to 100. All thanks to you, Alt Shiny. Yay! I don't know what else to give you. I'd love to, I wish there was a prize for that if I was... maybe one day, Alt Shiny, I might contact you and say, hey, look, I used to sell these toolkits, these little computers toolkits. I have a bunch of them in a warehouse somewhere. Trying to get them to send anyway. To get them to send anywhere in this climate is a little bit difficult because even road shipping is expensive. But yeah. Yes. Where's a bottle of vodka? Wouldn't that be nice? I didn't quit drinking. I stopped drinking 6 weeks ago this week. I'm trying to get to 8 weeks. And then I will decide whether I want to have another drink again. But yeah, it was getting a bit silly. I was drinking a little bit too much. So, and you know, once you've done that for 20 years, which I had, sometimes you just need to take 2 months off. So, I'd kill for a bottle of vodka right now, or a champagne, just to celebrate 100 followers on Twitch. But yeah, no, look, we can do it with water. Water's basically vodka. It's non-alcoholic vodka. So cheers. Thank you very much. Thank you, all of you. Thank you to Geo. You joined us the other day, so I think you were like 97. So without you, Geo, there's no 100. All right, I'm still really confused as to where we could possibly be. Every sign I look at looks like it's in a different language. I'm thinking we're probably in one of these difficult ones. Cheers, Old Shiny, cheers. Tempted to just go out and get a bottle of wine, but no, I won't. That's the crazy part of my brain talking. It just goes, any excuse to drink. Commission boys. What does that mean? What does it mean? Pick her back up. Man. Alright, we need to just get our brain in. Okay, so now we've got this traditional Slavic writing. We've had what looks almost like Greek. We've had what almost looks like Russian. We've had what almost looks like some language I've never seen before. Fond Necratin. Feel free to, any theories you might have in the chat for where we are, all are welcome, so long as you, as I've said before, as long as you show you're working, as long as you give me some knowledge as to why, so that I can learn, because, you know, I'm not a top tier geoguesser. I am just someone who has always been terrible at geography, who wants to get better. I've been playing this for the last couple of months. It's all very almost Latvian, but there's no dots on the E's. Ah, my God, where are we? What is this place? No flags, no nothing. Though, as we learnt yesterday, flags can be deceiving. When you find yourself in the embassy district of, what was it, Serbia? Belgrade. Uh-oh, we're leaving this little town. Do we want to leave this little town? See, again, this is, I was going to say more Cyrillic, but maybe it's not. Something else. I have no idea where we are. Oh, hey Fizzy. I switched to beer and wine, no vodka, and so only on special events. Yeah, I wish I could do that. You know, just only on special events. But the problem is, a special event will come along, and they'll be, oh, that's fantastic, I'm drinking. And then the next day, it's like, oh, why not? It's the day after the special event. And oh, I don't drink during the week. Well, I used to only drink, I try only to drink a couple of days during the week, but the problem is I binge drink, you know. When I do drink, I drink a lot, so. Did that say RS? I didn't see RS. Busy. That's what I was looking for, which is Republic of Serbia. Oh, you're right, this sign has a URL on it. Well spotted. I was too busy reading everything else on here. Well, that continues our theory that it could be Serbia. That's why here we are. I was already looking at it, but also I've had .rs in, you know, Montenegro and stuff for reasons I wouldn't assume if we're on the border or something, that, or it's a company that deals with both. But we've had Cyrillic and we've had .rs now, and we've had Slovakian. No, what am I wording? Slavic. 3 so far. Well, that's 3 bits of evidence for Serbia. So Shiny, I'm with you, but I have had RS, I think, here somewhere. Yeah. Again, normally the dot anythings will be where you're at, even if you're close to the border. But I've definitely had issues before. I would like maybe just a flag or something like that. Also, so, well, who was it yesterday? Was it you, Geo, that was telling me that these death notices on the polls were all over the Slavic countries and not just Bulgaria? There you go. Someone told me it was just Bulgaria, but nope, it's Serbia as well. So we can't even use that. Well, assuming we're in Serbia, which, you know, I'm 99% sure. And Alt, of course, is 100% sure. But we wouldn't want to destroy our streak now. Can't quite see that. There is a... Does Serbia have a Serbia crest in the middle of their... Have you got that in Poland as well? Oh, I forget, it was a couple of weeks ago I was watching a GeoAggressor stream and they were saying, oh, we only see these in Bulgaria or whatever, and it's like... That's something that, you know, I'm Australian and I live in France. I've never seen that. That's really interesting that you know, put the death notices up around the place. I think that's really nice. Albania does it as well. Well, this could be Albania, yeah. But no, I think it's Serbia. I think this thing in the... Oh, does that say... Can't quite see the blob. Come on, this will tell us. This will tell us for sure. No, it won't tell us anything because I don't speak that language. I'm sure if you do speak that language, you'd be able to tell me that that says something... Albania also has, well, we could be not, we're not far. Again, the .rs, I mean, you know, it's definitely Serbia poster, whether we're in Serbia or not. Again, that can be a trap. I want a little bit more info. I'm too scared to press that button. Once you get up past the 50s, it's like, Jesus, you know? Don't want to mess it up now. Can't make out that white blob. What does it look like? Does anyone know the... Oh, really? Oh, really? It's the sort of the death notice kind of thing. And then, all right, fair enough. I don't know what we do in my cultures. I'm not... I guess we just put something in the newspaper. Maybe there's a notice board at the local church or something. I don't know. My family has never been one for making a big deal out of funerals or anything, so... I've not... Oh, no! No! Where are we? We're in Serbia, she says, under her breath. Definitely looks like Serbia. Then again, it all looks like the same around here, doesn't it? Let's go back to the very beginning then. Which way did we first go? Probably went that way? I don't know which way I went first. I think I looked at this shop and I'm like, okay, yeah, I did look at this shop. Could be Montenegro as well. They're all those, you know, Serbia, Montenegro and Albania, they all have Cyrillic writing, they all have Slavic writing. This is the way I went last time, so let's go the other way. Remember that dude sitting in front of the shop? Let's see if we can find a flag or, like, you know, some kind of government building. I once saw a cop, I think it was in Serbia, and he has a flag on his shoulder. See if we can find a cop or a flag or something. Before we, you know, just get bored and pick Serbia anyway. I don't really care if the streak ends, you know, but, you know, I want it for chat. This is our streak. This is not my personal game. This is the one I do on stream. The chat contributes to. And I'd hate for chat. Is this Chipsy again? We are in Serbia then. I think Serbia has this brand of chips. Assuming it is chips. But I love it. I love that name, Chipsy. I've seen it before. Oh, well, this is some kind of important building that will surely have a flag on it, right? What is it? It's like maybe a university or a college or something. What you got on your truck here? Not helping. Oh, it's a military school or something. Yeah, this is the Serbian crest, I think. We had this yesterday when we were in that embassy segment. We've got the Serbian colours here. Look, that's enough for me. Yeah, something like, may God take care of him, date of death, who misses him, etc. i.e. you work for us, blah, blah. Okay, cool. I think that's cool. I think that's really interesting. Especially as it's kind of been immortalized for a lot of these people in Google Street View, that you can zoom in on them sometimes and see who they are. So, where I go in Serbia, is it a risk? Probably not. We've had plenty of evidence in Serbia. I'm not going to bother finding out where we were. We were dead smack in the middle of it all. We're in Kraljevo. My apologies for the pronunciation. Actually, what? We're more in whatever this is. Rivnica. Cool. Next. That was 55. Well done, chat. Well done. Sun's possibly in the north. Looks pretty Aussie to me. Being an Aussie. But I could be wrong. I'm always wrong about that. It ends up being South Africa. South Africa and Australia apparently have exactly the same bloody trees and things. And signs. And security companies. I missed out on, I think it was a battle royale where I'm like, hey, I know that company. That's an Australian security company. Bang. No, it was South Africa. I'm like, you bastards. How dare you have an international presence? Okay, I'm totally wrong. Totally wrong. It's not Australia at all. It must be Argentina, or how can we tell? Argentina, someone told me the cars are black. This one's not black, so it could be Uruguay. Is this, hang on, is this not perhaps Brazilian? Brazilian. Okay, all right. I really need to learn the difference between Portuguese and Spanish. It's Portuguese. Let's go. So we're in Brazil. Fucking hell. Brazil. If you showed me that picture there, I'd go, that's Australia or South Africa. It's all the southern hemisphere all looks the same, I guess. It goes by the latitude what things look like. Can we find anything else to prove that we're Brazil, you know? Portuguese southern hemisphere. I mean, I'm never that confident that the sun and the compass are right. The back of the road sign's black. Here we go. Here's some knowledge that I don't have. Yes. Physial. Awesome. I mean, so far, you know, for me, it's Portuguese and southern hemisphere, so it kind of has to be Brazil, but you know, and you know, Brazil, usually you don't go far and there's like a sign that says BR 83 or whatever, you know, the road signs say BR on them. Yeah, like palm trees? Itumirim. Look, is there any sense whatsoever trying to find where we are in Brazil? Probably not. Okay, so the road sign's having black backs. That's good to know. That's good to know. I'm going to keep going until I get like a sign that says something about, you know, town names or something. Just to be sure that I'm not, I don't know. Again, it's definitely Portuguese. The CAOs. With my terrible language skill. Yeah. That's where I'm at too. 98%. You know, 98.34% I would be at. If you put a gun to my head, I would click Brazil, no problem. You wouldn't even have to take the gun out. I'd just go, yeah, okay, it's Brazil. But, you know, I'm playing this for a little bit of travel around the world. So let's have a look around. I mean, at the moment, it's kind of pretty, but we're stuck on a bloody road that goes nowhere. And B, I just like to get more information, you know, just because it helps with further, that's just something to do with accidents. Just helps with, you know, getting it right the next. Back at this! The fuck you drove it. What is this? Taking a fucking concrete bog somewhere. Here we go, we've got a .br, thank you. Thank you, truck, taking your septic tank or whatever the fuck it is you're dragging along. Why has... No, it hasn't... What is it, do you think? It's not concrete, or is it? It's some kind of... It's just metal. It's a metal tank. Also change the road signs, don't say BR, but have the state letters on it, like the state of San Cat. Oh, really? Okay, and then you have to sit... Well, Brazil's good because you can actually see the state names really easily. Not all the countries are like that, so that would... Okay. Brazil's never difficult, is it? Cows in there. It's a cow tank. If I had to guess, and, you know, I'd be completely wrong about it, I would say it's some kind of septic tank. They're going to bury that in the ground somewhere and they're going to fill it with shit. There. I may be completely wrong, and I probably almost certainly am completely wrong. Alright, we've got Itumirium again. We're not going to find it. I'm sure it's Brazil. It's Brazil. Well done, chat. We move on. There's Itumirium. Itumirium. We weren't far from Lavras and Barbacena. We're not that far from Rio, to be honest. Well, I know absolutely nothing about Brazil, to be perfectly honest with you, so, you know, let's just move on before I embarrass myself even further. Okay, we've got a Peugeot. It's... Oh, well, look, I'm getting used to this thing. It's Gen 4, question mark. It looks nice and high res. What gen are they up to, people who know? Because I was... Where was I? I was in Japan... And there was a flag off in the distance here. I'm going, there's no way I'm going to be able to see it. Zoomed in and it was pristine. So it must have been massively high resolution. Hey, we've changed countries, not countries, seasons. Alright, we're getting a lot of... That's a Mercedes-Benz. France should have, well, at least the cars around here, where I am in France, have blue on both sides. Maybe there's a bit of blue there. So maybe we're not France. We are on a big road. Let's see. Let's just go find a sign. Parking 250 meters. It's not the kind of sign I wanted. Oh, excuse me. Too much water. It's the problem with water. It makes me burp and hiccup. Okay. Again, the first car I saw was a Peugeot or a Renault or whatever it was. And I thought it must be France. That's French writing, so there aren't too many European countries that speak French. Well, France. No, not Austria. Belgium. Switzerland. I guess does Luxembourg speak a bit of French? I mean, I imagine they do. I imagine they do. Anyway, we're probably not in Luxembourg. They have yellow number plates. Gen 4 is the highest right now, but yeah. Well, like I said, I've seen, like, this looks pretty high res to me, although, you know, you zoom in, it's not that good. But that one in Japan, I'm like, this must be even, maybe it's a Gen 5 or something, because it was, I think we're in Tokyo, so it was, you know, really urban. And yeah, I zoomed in on something that was a long way away, and I could read it, I could see it perfectly. It was absolutely crisp. So yeah, I don't know how many gens they are, but I've only heard of Gen 4, but Merlin. 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 I know the name. I know the name. Pity my mother's not in the chat. He'd know where it would be. Or are you in the chat? I'm me. Hiding. And going to tell me where I've been, either through Milan or past Milan, I feel like. I mean, I've driven all this. You think I would have run into it at some point? If it is, well, maybe it's not France. Maybe I'm... Okay, that'll be sur Seine or something. Yeah. Yep. Alt. I like your percentages. Your percentages are spot on. So let's go up here somewhere. Here's the Seine River. I mean, it could be sur Saône, sur this, but let's just assume that maybe it's on the Seine River. Just know the name Milan. But I don't know why. Near Paris. Well, that's where. Look, am I not? Look, yeah. Thank you, I me. Thank you, I me. For those who don't know, I me is my mother in Australia. We are 16,000 kilometers away from each other, so she's in the middle of the night right now, for some reason, watching me play this. You can see it. You can see it. I wasn't actually looking. I was looking at chat. It doesn't matter. I know it's France. I'll just let it tell me where it is, because I'm going to go mad staring at the screen. Oh, it's even closer than I thought. I was down to the south. Yeah, so of course, because I would actually, coming out of Paris, and I live down here somewhere, I would have driven past here 1,000 times. I don't think I've gone through Milan, but I would have taken some of these roads. It definitely would have... Geo, definitely. Love to see the difference. Is there something I can look up to see the differences? Let's go. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Sun's possibly in the north. Got a sign down here. We've got actual mountains and lakes. Okay, Geo, no problem. I'll be able to look at that. Sorry, yeah, that's fine. You can. I can see it, but yeah, Streamlabs is a little bit. Let me bring that up, and we'll have a look at what you've brought up, because this is going to be interesting, I think. Let's do that. For some reason, my camera's in a different spot on this scene, but that's fine. Where did that load? North Lincoln Memorial. Here we go. And so, alright, hang on, I'll need my chat. Can't change the date of the coverage in the top left. Gen 1 is 2007, Gen 2. Okay, cool. Awesome. Alright, so we're in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I assume this is Gen 4. We can zoom right in on this flag and it's pretty crisp. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's go back to Gen 1, 2007. How do I show that? There we go. I love the Gen 1 stuff. You can't even read road signs. It's beautiful. Like the other one, we knew where we were. This one, it's like we could be anywhere. That's amazing. Let's see. Gen 2 is 2009. Hey, that's not too bad. So even Gen 2 was a huge leap forward. Cool. Okay. And then Gen 3 is 2011 to 2018. Well, this will do. Yeah, I'm not seeing much difference between 2 and 3, but I guess there probably is. It's pretty... This is... I think most must be 3, right? This sort of feels like the default ones that come up, you know? You can sort of make out what it says if you zoom in enough. Hey, Life Proof, how are you? Welcome in. Let's see, and then let's go back to just pure crispness. That's amazing, isn't it? Thank you for that, Gio. Brilliant, brilliant. I should have thought about that. I forgot that you can go back in time on Street View. Ah, Gen 2 has rifts. The tear in the sky. I mean, I know what you're talking about. I've definitely, or even this maybe. Let's go to 13. I guess they all have that. You'd think that would be easy to algorithm out, you know? It's straight lines. Maybe they put it on there for a reason. All right, thank you, Gio. That was awesome. All right, where were we? We were somewhere where this sign wants to get blurred. Agua, okay. That makes it Spanish, I would think. Can't read that at all. The purple color, okay. Wonder where this one is. You know, see this has a tear, so maybe this is you know, Gen 2 or whatever. That's like, I guess I wonder, is that mountains there? It is. Or is it clouds? I think we're South America. What, do we already look at the sun? We're probably in the that is a mountain. So you know what? We're probably Chile or I guess Peru is possible. Look, okay, we're heading north and the mountains are on the left. Although we're kind of in the hills anyway. What's the bet? We're going to be in Patagonia and I won't know which side of the border I'm on. Because that's Chile and Argentina, right? Look at this. Look at this fucking scenery. Holy shit. I mean, I'm almost going to say Patagonia because this is... I did the... there's a Patagonia bush trip in Microsoft Flight Simulator and it was all this. Lakes and mountains and shit. You think Argentina? Well, I think with the mountains on the left and we're heading north, that's a good guess, but I don't know whether we're in the mountains. I mean, we could be anywhere along this border, right? And we don't know which side we would be on. Especially if this is Patagonia, which is owned by both of them, which is, why not just let it be its own country? Just to make it easier on us geoguessers. Better resolution has a circle in the sky which usually has a purple tint and a wide circular blur at the bottom. Okay. So this is probably not Gen 2 then. No, I know what you mean by this, the purple tint. There you go. But then, you know, then I have to know shit like, okay, not Patagonia, Argentina and South America and South Africa all use Gen 3 and, you know, Albania uses Gen 2. Okay, okay. That gives us, we're on one side, we can, the Chile government's thing. You know what? Again, like, we could be on, like, it might just, we could be right on the border on this one. Yeah, it was the first flight simulator trip I did, Samson. That was beautiful. Don't know if you've noticed on the YouTube channel, Samson, we're starting another bush trip. The French one has just come out. Yeah, look, I just want to have a look around because this is spectacular. Look at this. And if we find any other evidence that it's Chile, obviously, yeah, but we've got a government sign, which, you know, why would the Argentinian government have a sign for the Chilean government? But, you know, I'm willing to bet when we put it in, we'll be like, oh, we were so close to being the other side, you know? I think it's Chile, Samson. We had a .cl We're in the what is it? The Andes? What is this mountain range called? Whatever mountain range it's called, we're in those mountains. And yeah, to my shock, and if it, you're probably, if you're good at geography, which I'm not, you probably knew this, but I thought Patagonia was a country. It wasn't until I looked it up recently. It's like, no, it's a shared area between Chile and Argentina, which I've never even heard of. How does a country share an area? Need to load, yeah, Flight Simulator. Look, up until, the middle of those series, I was on a 970 graphics card, which is 6 years old. And the lower settings of Flight Simulator aren't that bad. Aren't that bad. They look pretty good. So it feels like a game that really needs a lot of oomph, but I don't think it does. This, we've even got... Is this a Chile flag just sitting there? This is for the... They know we're coming along. Really? Scandinavia has sharing as well. I guess it just comes down to, like, it's in the mountains, it's a border, and it's like, how can you even begin to monitor that border? It's like, oh, this guy's climbing the wrong side of the mountain? No. It's like, all right, we'll just share it. The borders are actually... Well, it's like a no man's land, I suppose. What do you reckon this is? What is this flag sitting next to this Chilean flag? Is that the flag of the Patagonia region or something? Well, no, I hope we're in Patagonia, because then I've been saying Patagonia for the last 10 minutes. Look, let's go. Let's go. If we're on the wrong side of the border, we're on the wrong side of the border. Yeah, no, I will say that, Samson. Yeah, if you're also recording from the screen, the Flight Simulator can be a pain. Let's go, Chile. It was. How close were we to the border? Nowhere near the fucking border. We weren't even in Patagonia. Oh yeah, this is... Well, where is Patagonia region? This here? This here? This whole area? We were at Lake Bertrand. We were at El Zoral. It just disappears. I can't read it because the bloody flag's in the road. Alright, well that's 58, chat. Pat yourselves on the back. We're coming up to 59. The problem with people wearing football jerseys is it's never from their country. They're always wearing, Real Madrid stuff. It's Brazil. We've got the AOs. This doesn't look... Well, could this actually be Portugal? Let's make sure it's not actually Portugal. It really doesn't look like it, but it looks more like Brazil to me, but... Sun's in the north. Bottom half of Argentina and Chile. So this whole... This is... Yeah, well, that's where we were flying in Flight Simulator. I think it was all along here. And it was just amazing. Absolutely spectacular. Alright. I still think we're in Brazil. But... how have we had two Brazils all of a sudden? I haven't had Brazil, like, ever on any of my streaks. It's so weird to me that Brazil is this big and it's never showing up. I guess it's just, it picks a country at random, and so it just adds one. It gets one vote on the RNG. Lima. Really? Agro Lima? You're gonna do this to me? You're gonna put the word Lima? That says Brazil, at least. Look, hey, we're in Peru. Obviously, we're in Peru. What is that, like Lima animals? Do they speak any Portuguese in Peru? They might speak some Portuguese here in Peru. I'm sure we're in Brazil, but... Okay, again, could be a trap. Let's be careful. Let's be careful. Let's not just rush to... let's have a look around. Let's enjoy the town. Let's have a look at their signs and go, what's all this about? It's a showroom for the Casa Oliveira. I have no idea what they sell. They obviously sell some fantastic stuff. Oh, the back of the road signs. You already taught me that. We're going to Rio Grande and Capanema. Don't know where they are. I mean, Brazil's gigantic and I know nothing about it. So, they could be suburbs of Rio for all I know. Means Brazil. Here we go. We've got more bras. Wonder where we are. It's pretty built up, but quite, what's the word? Run down. Not very rich. Another BR. I'm pretty sure we're not just somehow on the Peruvian side of the border. Well, you know, given it mentioned that, maybe we're over here somewhere. No idea. Alright, I'm going to find a sign because I like this new theory that I've been taught by Fizzy. Thank you very much. That's what we're in it for. We want to learn. Look at this street though. Look at this. This is where you knock over some bikes and get yourself killed by a bunch of bikies. Watch out, Google car. Don't knock the bikes over. That'd be hilarious. You did the next shot, there'd be all these bikies coming out, chasing after the car, you know, guns, there'd be a crack on the camera. You know, I don't know that there are bikie gangs in Brazil. I mean, I'm only going by the fact that there are bikie gangs in Australia and America and France and everywhere else in the world, so I assume Brazil has bikie gangs. Southern Brazil, you think? I've forgotten the two names on the bus now, so... And it's gigantic, I'm not going to find it. Even if I look for it. Look, I'm still looking for a road sign. I mean, maybe... Oh, here we go. This one might just be able to show... Yay, black on the back. There we go, Fizzy. I eventually found a sign for you. I'm sorry, sometimes I'm not particularly quick at doing things. I get a little bit distracted. You know, like the world of the real, is that what that means? The mundo do real? Oh, well, real probably means royal. So is this Royal World? What are you selling, Royal World? Junk, candles, and there we go. Well, why wouldn't Royal World be a junk shop? I guess that's how they see their monarchy. Good on them. Got the right idea. I will buy a washing basket from the world of the royals. Assuming real's royal in Spanish, so I assume it's the same in Portuguese, right? That shirt though. That shirt though. He's rocking it. He's rocking it. Good work. Good work. Look at this little clock. Alright, Brazil. Oh, hang on. Campanema? Is that the actual town we're in? Fuck it, I don't know where it is. Alright. Big Bad must be UK. It was definitely the UK. Alright, we're in the north. We're in the north. Brazilian bike cops are the best with South Africa. Hardcore. Oh, well, I'm me who's in the chat has some stories of South African cops as well. I think one of them might have been a bike cop. Okay, that was 59. This will be for 60. Yeah, I mean, I would have... It didn't... Well, hang on a second. Oh, well, we were still in south of... I was going to say, we were definitely... The sun was in the north, so we were in the southern hemisphere, but only just. Only just. The equator is just about there. Okay. This is for 60, chat. This is for 60. Sun's in the north. We've got a 65 kilometer... I'm pretty sure we're driving on the left, because I already think I know where we are. This is definitely Australia. These signs... Well, there are signs like this elsewhere, but... This looks like my backyard. Gotta be careful that it's not New Zealand. Haycock Road. That doesn't help anything. We're in the middle of fucking nowhere, that's for sure. But then again, where aren't you in the middle of fucking nowhere in Australia? The Ben Boyd National Park. On the Prince's Highway. Well, I know where that is. Where's this national park then? Pretty sure this is the Prince's... Does it give me the name? Prince's Highway. It's the one that goes from Sydney... Well, it actually goes from Brisbane to Melbourne. It's the A1, so we could be anywhere along this... I've never actually heard of Ben Boyd National Park, but... Don't know why, but I feel like that is Queensland. Maybe it isn't. I mean, actually, the Prince's Highway goes all the... I don't think it ends. Maybe it does. It ends here, does it? Narrawong. Alright. Let's... Okay, there we go. Let's follow the A1 and let's see if we can see a Ben Boyd. Otway. I mean, I know we're in Australia. I know we're in Australia, but at this point, I just want to get... No, it's too big, Australia. It's too big, and I don't know where it is. We were, yep, down there. Well, you know what? I used to... Well, I'm from Sydney. I used to live in Melbourne. I think at least once I drove back home or went to Melbourne via the coast, so I would have gone past that road. I would have been on this road at some point. There you go. That's 60, chat. Well done. Chat, I'm going to take a 1-minute break, get up and move around. I suggest you do the same. It's not good to sit for more than an hour. I will be right back. Sorry, I had to just get my grandmother out of the dark. She was sitting in the dark. And, yeah, deliver her a quick a shot of port, which she likes. Which, quite frankly, when you're 97 years old, nearly 98, you might as well have a shot of port. Don't know if it's good for her, but hey, who gives a shit? She enjoys it for about a minute. Here we go. We're in Brazil again, or possibly Portugal. We have Portuguese language at the very least anyway. No, we're in actual Portugal. This is Europe. Alright, we've got to be careful here because, again, I saw someone get destroyed like a... What were they? Up to like 250 and they picked Portugal when it was actually Spain. Mic was open. Portugal number plates, yes. I think someone was telling me yesterday they have the yellow on them. Or do they? Well, I mean, if I were to look at this area right here, I'd go, this is not Europe. But it is apparently. Alright, we need to find where we are because of this issue that there is a spot in Spain that looks very much like... Alright, so Del Alma something? Probably, oh, is it Almada? Could be Almada. We could be down here somewhere. I would have thought this would be more like the province. Is this the name of the province named Almada as well? No, it's Lisbon province. Just got to be careful here that we're not up here somewhere. Where is a province line? There we go. Viana do Castelo district and Braga. I think that says Almada. Which means we're nowhere near the border, so we couldn't possibly be in Spain, but let's just continue. Let's find some absolute proof that we are where we want to be. We're in Almada. Camara Municipal de Almada. Camara. There's a bit of grit there. It made it look like it was a G. They're making wine houses. I don't really speak Portuguese, but I guess if you speak English and French, you can pretty much... any Romance language is probably reasonably understandable. I just went on a tangent there. My brain? Where is my brain gone? I do know that Almada was one of the conquistadors, right? So I guess a lot of places could be called Almada. Fuck it, let's just go. Look, let's just... Where did I say we were? Down here. Is this Almada? Is there somewhere else named Almada? Are we in Brazil? No, we were in Almada. That's exactly where we were. Pretty much where I clicked. Ish. 61 chat. Well done. Well done, chat. Sun's in the south. Got these kind of trees. I don't even know what kind of trees they are, but it looks very Southeast Asian to me, but I could be wrong. I often am. Thailand, good guess, good guess. That'd be one of my first guesses. Thailand or Philippines or any one of these. Apparently Vietnam is now in the game. Okay, that looks like Thai writing to me. So yeah, life proof, straight in there with the good guess. He's taken a look at one palm leaf and he's like, "Yep, we're in Thailand." Could be Vietnam. Could be. They've just added it. Thai flag. Thai flag. I don't really know. I mean, I eat a lot of Vietnamese food, but I wouldn't be able to tell you what the Vietnamese writing looks like. Famous yellow flags of Thailand. You always see the so what's the yellow flag? Where did I see a flag? Back here somewhere. This? Oh, where'd it go? Right, I have seen that before. So that's another way of telling that it's Thailand. Okay. Is that perhaps the Siam flag? I'm just going to go Thailand. We've had the flags, we've got the writing, we've got life proof who's pretty much always right. Absolute genius of the game. 62 countries, let's keep going. Let's find ourselves in the middle of... Oh, I was going to say nowhere, but no, here we go. Is this America or Canada maybe? I don't know. We're driving on the right. Yeah, Murphy to me... Well, yeah, it could be either. Pembroke, Chalk River. We've got... Alright, we've got a 17 in that looks like an apple. Does that help? I very rarely get North America. What are the... Okay, yeah, so America has the... it's not quite that. What is... And then Canada has a more reasonable kind of shape. This shape is just nonsense. So I think we're America then from that shape, but whoever drew that... Oh, maybe. It actually looks more like a brown, doesn't it? Alright, okay. Let's not jump to conclusions here. There's a sign over here. Let's get to it. Come now, sign. It's the same bloody sign. Alright, well, this is a different shape altogether as well. Alright, okay. Okay, can we actually go up Murphy Road? I feel like we should go visit Petawa. Petawa sounds more Canadian, right? Although I guess there are plenty of... Oh, hang on. So this is actually this... What is this sign? Never seen that font and colour before. Renfrew, 37. 84 kilometers an hour, must be Canada? Okay. Okay, I'm just concerned that we're in... Well, yeah. Let's see if we can find a 37. A white 37 road that's... I guess it's sort of that shape that they're showing there. The 41... 37... What was the name of the town now? I've already forgotten. We've got Chalk River, we've got Pembroke. That are possibly off the 37. Tweed. And now we've run out of 37. This, see, look, this is more the shape on the sign. So maybe they've got another, like there's a rhombus 37 rather than one that's got a pointy 37. Is that possible? Yeah, like 38 here is a different shape. $36. $37. There are multiple 37s. Buckhorn. This is all that we have of 37. Is that right? Lakehurst. I'm not seeing any of these names though. Did we see Kawatha somewhere? Let's go back to the signs over here. We had Chalk River, Pembroke. Oh, we've got French Est there, so alright, okay. It's almost certainly Canada. There isn't any tricky little like islands out here that are their own country or anything, are there? So we're definitely over in the French side then. Although, as Me was telling me yesterday, they have to put the French no matter where they are in Canada, but I don't think that's true. But it probably, I mean, they probably meant to, but I don't know that they do, you know? It's probably the way Murphy Road. Like, it was just Murphy Road. And we're looking for Petawa. And Murphy Road is a 37 with all straight lines. Which looked very much like the 37 we found wherever it was. I've already lost it. Where was it? I've lost it already. Anyway. I want to see if we can find some civilization, just to see if it exists in this part of the world. And gives us any more info. Let's see if we can find Petawa. Let's see if any of these nice people want to put a Canadian flag on their... Oh, do the Canadians do these kind of mailboxes as well? I thought that was a uniquely American thing, but it, of course, yeah. I guess the Canadians and the Americans are pretty similar. Can't read that. Is this Petawa? Have we just, you know, was that it? Was that it? Just a bunch of houses? Where do you shop, sir? Where do you do your groceries? Maximum 50. Full route. It probably says Petawa on it. Definitely. There's something else. What was it? Something I had noted in my head about their signs, and it's always Canada, but I can't remember what it was now. I guess if you know phone numbers, you'll know that that's Canadian, I guess. Or not, perhaps. I mean, at the very least, we're not seeing any American flags, so... See it on YouTube! Does that say .ca? Gonna be a pain, we can't see it. That would have been the clincher. What is this sign saying? BFB, BFB, Petawa. Alright, let's see if we can get into Petawa here. Try and get an idea of where we are, maybe. I thought I saw a sign on a... Apparently not. Apparently not. You know, when you've been clicking around like Botswana and Tunisia and most of the other countries on the planet, and then you land on Canada and America, it's like, it's a different universe. Like, just, this would presumably be considered the poor part of Canada, and yet it's 6,000 times more wealthy than anywhere in some of these other countries. Yeah, everything's Canadian, you're not wrong. My only concern would be that... Yeah, no, we're Canada. We're Canada. I'm really just looking around to see if I can get some idea of where we actually are. Tony, Worsfold. Oh, we got another .ca. There we go. That really clinches it now. Anyone from Canada? Can you just ring Tony up and ask if he's actually... What town he's selling this house in? That'd be great. Thanks. If anyone is going to do that, please don't. I don't know what time it is in Canada, but it's... Regardless of what time it is, I'm sure Tony doesn't want a call from some nerd on the internet who was told by some nerd on stream to call him. Alright, let's get stuck in here. There we go. Alright, we're going Canada. I'm guessing... You know, where was that 37? We're definitely on this side of things. Where could we be? Look, someone told me somewhere that 98% of the population of Canada lives here. So I think we're probably near Ottawa then. Somewhere there. Ah, not bad. Not bad. A complete guess. We were down here. So let's see this 37 then. Yep, look. It's a completely another 37. They've just got 37s everywhere. There's Petawa. Here's where we basically got stuck. We went up this road. Or one of these roads. It might have been that one. If we'd just gone another couple of things, we would have been able to see Petawa itself. You know, we could have sidled up for a pizza and bought ourselves a Kia. Tim Hortons, famous Canadian restaurant, I believe. We don't have it in Australia, and I've never seen it in Europe, so I don't even know what they sell. I assume they sell Tim Hortons. I do know the name, though. I assume it's a burger joint. They're always burger joints, right? Alright, that was 63, chat. You're doing well. You're doing well. We're nowhere near the world record. I don't even know what the world record is, but it's probably in the thousands. I really don't know. At the very least, it'd be in the hundreds. This looks like Australia almost immediately. No, it's New Zealand. They've got the same... They stole our fonts. I'm sure Australia came up with this first. They steal everything, New Zealand. You know, they stole Russell Crowe. They stole Sam Neill. These Kiwis, you just can't trust them. They stole Foot Rot Flats. They stole rugby. They stole Kiwis. Yeah, for anyone watching who is Kiwi, I get it. We Australia has stolen everything from you. You know, all of those things I mentioned are Kiwi things. Look, we're New Zealand. We're New Zealand. I don't think we're in Tonga or something. These are Maori names. The fact that the nearest town is 16 kilometers basically says to me I can't be bothered going anywhere. We've jumped into a different generation. We're driving on the left. The sun is in the north. I mean, what more evidence do we need? Those town names weren't Australian. They were very definitely New Zealand. We've got the Marotiri School. Yes, I'm me. It's the other way around. You know, that's how it goes. I'm not going to bother going much further than this. Here we go. We're on the North Island. We were in Marotiri itself. I mean, what? There we go. Is that Marotiri? It doesn't even really have a town around it. There's not much there. Beautiful country, New Zealand. Pity about the people, but that can be said about everywhere. Everywhere. The natural beauty of everything, it's just a pity we put human beings on them. I have visited down here and driven all along there, and that was about it. It's not exactly fun being an Australian in New Zealand. I'm sure it's the same the other way around. All the constant, you know, friendly ribbing just gets on your nerve after a while. Alright. We've got red soil. We've got English writing. Where's the sun's not gonna really help. Could be Southern Hemisphere. Could be. Could be Southern Hemisphere. Not sure. Oh no, it's gonna be one of these. This could be it, chat. Africa. I mean, that's a good guess. I think that doesn't narrow it down enough just at this point. I think, are we actually on foot here? No, we're in a car. We're in a car. We're not being chased by anyone. I think, something local branch. Bit hilly, so, you know, it's a Google Ugandan car, is it? Oh wait, what did I learn about Uganda? Well, no, hang on. Doesn't Uganda have the, oh, not Uganda, what am I thinking of? Ghana has the ski racks and the black tape on it. But, yeah. So, Fizzy Owl, you need to explain your work for me. How do you know that it's the Google car of Uganda? Because, yeah, I was going to say, look, if we can possibly get to a road and find out which side of the road we're driving on, then, yeah. Then it's Uganda or Kenya, as opposed to South Africa, Eswatini, Lesotho, Botswana, and all of that. Uganda killed... I had a streak that was up to 50, I think, or something like that. Uganda killed me. I was on a photosphere, or whatever you want to... It was a trekker. In a bloody... Where was he? He was on a volcanic springs. Turns out that was Uganda. Don't know how I would have gotten that, but anyway. You can only see 2 mirrors, which is a Uganda thing. Wow. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Can we tell anything by the yellow square number plates? Does that mean Uganda as well? We would need to know where the Nimrod was. Why doesn't that say Nimrod somewhere? Like Kampala or something, or Umbale. Does it say that? We can't, I can't quite read it. Maybe you can, I can't. Wow, that's motorcycle. You're missing the C there, my dude. And bicycle spare parts. I mean, you know, I was just talking about how Canada, and then you come to a place like this. This guy's running his shop out of a shipping container. A shipping container. You know, the ingenuity of human beings, though, you know? It's amazing, really. You know, next time you're worrying about whatever it is you're worrying about, just, you know, there's a dude here who's running a bicycle shop out of a shipping container. And somehow we're okay with that as a species. Can't we send some money to these people? you know, who am I to talk? Here I am streaming on Twitch. I mean, I could get on a plane and go help these people personally. South of Kampala. We've got Hosanna. Is that the place we're at, maybe? Look at this. Uganda police. That's the police station, chat. That's the police station, chat. It actually, you know, fuck, man. I mean, I admire the hustle, but can't even have a police station. Oh my god, we've just moved 3 generations in 2 hits there. Okay, let's see if we can find Hosanna. I mean, there's a lot of people here. We're quite built up, so we're probably fairly close to a large city. Nothing particularly obvious. What does this say? Kitara police Rost post Kitara. Okay, well we're not in so we're in Kitara. Can we find Kitara? It's not a very big town. I'm not gonna find it easily, am I? No. You worked 2 months in Kampala. Well, there you go. Hopefully you were, you know, building police shacks and shipping containers. Dealers in furnitures. Let's see. Oh no, I wanted to have a look at the doctor's office, which wasn't even a shipping container. Wow. West, okay. Look, we're not going to find it, but we're definitely Uganda. Let's just let the flag show us. Oh wow, look at that. It's right in Kampala. It's not even on the map. Not even on the map, Kitara. Like, you know, it hasn't even got a name. Oh, there we go. It does say Kitara there, but that, I don't know. That's probably, oh, the Catania Road. There you go. From Kampala. Made the show for Mr. Museveni. Ah. Alright, that was 65, chat. Doing well, doing well. You know, I kind of feel like everything is gettable in this until you're on a trekker or whatever, and I guess you get to know them after a while. There can't be that many on the world where you're stuck in the middle of nowhere on... Oh well, here we go. I wonder where we could be. Do they have signs that say Texas on it anywhere else? Michael Hayes Construction. There's Merca. We're in Merca. I rarely get Merca. It's like Brazil. You'd think you'd get it all the time. There must be so much Street View in America. And yet, I very rarely get America. We've had Canada the last 10 in the streak here. Co-Road 102. Thank you. Did you run out of money when you had to build this sign? In Uganda, they would have, you know, they would have made $1 million out of that sign somehow. And you hear in America, it's like, I can't even be bothered putting the full name of the road. Here we go. We've gone back to Generation 1. We've got team roping. We can't even read that. Can we get out of this horrific resolution? There we go. There we go. Look, I was gonna see if I could find any kind of interesting thing to look at, but it doesn't look like there's much here. And frankly, I'm just gonna assume that we're in Texas. Don't know where, what are we going? We're heading east-west, so we're probably on maybe this road or that road. Did it actually say the name of the road? I don't even remember. Where were we? We're on this road. We were near Lamal. No, it says Lano. We're somewhere between Lano and Mason and Art. Art. We've discovered the source of all art in the world. It's right here. The other day we found the source of all drama in Greece, and now we've found the source of all art. We're at 66, which is 1/10 and a little bit off of the number of the beast. So let's move on before we get cursed or something. Let's try and get to 67. L? Is L Luxembourg? Yellow number plates? No. What is L there then? Someone will tell me. Someone in chat will tell me. We've got some flags here. Is that Polish flags? Poland's red and white, right? Doesn't quite look. These are red and white the wrong way. So this is just some other thing trying to confuse me. We've got Einbahn. Maybe we are in. All right. Yeah. Oh, ARA I think we've had before. I think that is Austria. You're right. I forget now. I remember we're stuck in the mountains somewhere. It was definitely, yeah, I think if we could see here it says .at, but I may be wrong. I may be wrong. But yeah, what was that L? It might just mean a heavy or something. It might just be for the truck. Officespace.com. Hofzale 3. That doesn't help. That could just be a zone of wherever we are. We're obviously in a pretty big town. Samson's going Germany. We're in Gross. Well, this truck's from Gross Anserdorf. We could be in somewhere that's quite trappy. Austria or Germany definitely is where I'm thinking. And I don't remember whether I did determine whether that ASA was Austria sanitation something or other, or, you know, something along those lines. I could be wrong, and it could just be a company name, you know. Zurit für Unbefugte verboten. L is Luxembourg, but it could be visiting. Yes, well, we're not Luxembourg because it would be all yellow, well, mostly yellow number plates. So I think that's what I've found in the past. I don't know if that's true or not. Again, I don't have a little cheat sheet. We've got an Austria URL. Vienna, nearby south of Vienna. Hofzale. Okay, okay. I mean, everything's pointing towards Austria now. Let's figure out where we are. I mean, did I already figure out the town name? I didn't. And if I did, it's just fallen out of my brain. Another .at. We could be in Ubling. My voice is going. Ubling? Here we go. Here we've got... No, it's Dobling. Dobling. We're in Dublin. It's Ireland. Austria. Austria. Well, I don't know where Dublin is. I probably should know where it is. I think Samson might know. You're from this part of the world, aren't you, Samson? Nearby south of Vienna. Dobling? Or is Dobling just mean like kindergarten or something like that? What was I watching? I was watching a GeoGuessr guy yesterday, and he was like, oh, look at this. We're obviously in this place. And then chat was like, no, that's German for airport. And he's like, damn. It's the problem when you don't speak the languages. You go, hey, we're definitely in this place. But look, I'm just going to go Austria. We've got to get off 66. It's just unlucky, really. Oh, it's a suburb of Vienna. Dobling. There you go. Don't know anything about... Oh, there we go. Thank you, Samson. In the center. There we go. That's where we were. I'd love to go to Vienna. I'd love to visit Austria full stop. I've got a friend who is somewhere on the Italian border. He runs a hotel. I'd love to go visit him. I forget now. Here somewhere, maybe? Don't know. It's a mountain resort. Would have visited him by now, but COVID. Sun's in the north. Lots of mountains. Driving on the right. Okay. Why are we moving so slowly? Life sport. French riding. What's going on? We've got French. I got near Salzburg. We've got French. And the sun's in the north? And we've got, well, there we go. We're Ghana, okay. It just does not look like, it can't be Ghana. Ghana's English, right? This is fucking France. This is as, yeah, Ghana's English. Could this... It's just, I mean, like, this is France. I know this is France. This may even be somewhere I know. It looks pretty French to me. Well, just, why is the sun in the north? Just one of those, oh, there you go. Maybe it's, I mean, the mountains don't particularly look French to me, but, you know. So, is Reunion Google mapped? It's so French, though. Like, this is exactly what's... Here we go. Well, we're on the water. We had fucking... What was it yesterday? Off Spain? We had Tenerife yesterday. Ah, it's Reunion. Well, there we go. I don't know where that is. I absolutely don't... Is it? I assume in the Southern Hemisphere. And it's so French. Saint-Pierre. East of Madagascar. Okay, that helps. Oh, it's in, you know, near Mauritius, of course. I know where Mauritius is. Alright, can we find... What was it? Saint Martin. Everything's Saint here. Oh, Saint-Pierre, Saint-Pierre. Saint Paul, Saint-Pierre. Well, hey, look, you know, if I showed you this and you saw all these names, you'd go France. No doubt about it. I didn't realize Reunion was so built up. Usually the colonies of these colonists aren't particularly well built up, you know? They don't spend much money on it, but this might as well be France. This is like 100% what it looks like here in the south of France. Let's see if we can find another sign to make sure that we're not in some other... Too flat for Madeira, yeah. I don't know anything about Reunion, to be perfectly honest. Why is it... it won't... We're moving really slowly here. I don't know how to describe it. Usually we leap forward quite a bit. There we go, that's a bit better. Thought I saw... Oh, now we're going... Oh, now we're on the off-ramp. Thank you, Google. Please don't do that. I want to be on this road. I thought I saw water over here. Which would make sense if we're in, you know, it was Saint-Pierre. We're heading west. We saw some water. Saint-Pierre was back this way 12 kilometers, so we're probably here somewhere. Well, I know it's owned by France, but, you know, if I were to go to Senegal, for example, or Algeria, or Tunisia, or any of these other places that France own, you wouldn't get built up like this. You wouldn't have freeways and French cars and French number plates and you know, oh, was that one Saint Lau? So this is amazing to me that they've put so much money into Reunion. I mean, to me, amazing. It's probably incredibly... What does that say? What? Saint Leo. Is that just short for Saint Louis? Have they just... oh no, here we go. Saint Leo. Saint Leo's up here. So we could actually be here somewhere. Alright, going for it. Didn't even know Reunion was in this. I can't even say Reunion. My Australian wants to say it Reunion. The French in me wants to say Réunion. And it comes out somewhere in between. Madagascar is French. I've had Madagascar the other day. It was a trekker of all these huge baobab trees. And that was on my personal streak. And I very rarely Google. Very rarely, but only if like there's nothing else. The writing was in French. The writing was in English and Japanese. We were in a tourist area. I'm like, I've never heard of the Avenue de Baobabs. But yeah, it's somewhere here on Madagascar. But yeah, it's a trekker. Yeah, I mean, you know, I've been to New Caledonia. Ime's been to New Hebrides, whatever it is called now, Vanuatu. They're not as built up as this, so I'm amazed. They've obviously, you know, there must have been a lot of stuff that they needed from this island, you know? It was worth spending some money on some engineers. We're 68, chat. Alright, we've got the terror in the sky. We've got we're in another French territory. I think we're in Senegal. Let's find out. We're basically cheating by using the terror in the sky and the racks. Here we go. We've got some. Let's go back here. Are they typical Senegalese animals here? Where have they gone? I've lost them. They've gotten scared. They've run off. Here we go. Oh, well, that's a straight up donkey. That's a donkey. You know, donkeys obviously, you know, native to Africa. These things are more likely African. What do you reckon they are? What do you reckon they are? I don't know enough about animals to know what they are, but they're cute anyway. They're little ibexes or something like that. Who the fuck knows? You know, my animal knowledge is about as good as my geography, which is about as good as anything else. Maybe antelopes, perhaps. Yes. Yes, they did kind of look like antelopes, didn't they? We're near Darunem. See if we can find something that says Darunem. What are we going? We're heading west. We're on a... Well, I mean, would you call this a major road? Yeah, probably. So we could be on one of these. One of these. That's the Gambia. Have we got little white roads? We do. So we could be on one of these little white roads. So Darunem or whatever it was. Probably difficult to find. Darunem. Fuck it. We've got to be here somewhere. We could even be down here. I'm not seeing it. Where were we? We're up here. We're on this big road. So, good thing I just decided to move on because it looks to me like it would have been hours before we found anything of any interest to look at. 69, dudes! We've made it to 69, chat. Ah, we've got to do this one. What the fuck is this? We are in the middle of some kind of plantation, perhaps? I don't even know. What are these, cane plants or something? Let's hope we can get out of here. No, don't know which hemisphere we're in. Try and speak English. Oh, hello. Hi there. Where are you from? I'm from Google. Can we get a better look at these? No. Yeah, they do look south. They do look Hispanic to me, but and yeah, just about everything looks South American, possibly even South American, but I don't know. Banana. That's what banana trees look like. I guess they do actually, yeah. What do you got on your shirt there, my friend? Here, give me your shirt. Get off the bike, give me your shirt. I want to read your shirt. We've got big mountains over there. Okay, big mountains over here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Oh, come on. We're going to hit a brick wall here, I'm sure of it. Not only... What is the Google car doing here? He's lost. He or she, the driver, has gone down some stupid path, and it's like, oh shit, I'm in a banana plantation. Now what? Alright, let's go up here, I guess. Hope we somehow get out of this mess. It's quite possible it's only been filmed inside this plantation, I guess. Fuck, it is bananas. Oh, give me a flag. Give me a completely useless flag, apparently. It's just some random flag. Anyone know what flag that is? It's just some random flag from, I don't know. I don't know. I'm still not convinced we're in South America, to be honest. Come on, let's try and get out of this plantation. Yeah, that's just a lot of yellow and red flag. We are in the middle of nowhere. Can we see anything about the car we're on? Oh, we've got a chaser truck. Cove. It would be nice if it just told us where that truck was. All right, Fizzy, thanks for dropping in, and thanks for passing on some of your knowledge. I appreciate it. That's what we're here for. I'm trying to get better at this. I want chat to get better. I want all of us to get better at this. This is mad fun. I don't know why this game is so much fun, especially as it's so. Here we go. We got some signs. Oh, we speak in English, and we've also got Tivoli. South? What the? Is this? It looks Malaysian-ish to me. No, hang on, we've got a flag there. Oh, please let me see the flag. That's the Cambodian flag, is it? No, it can't be. What am I saying? No, Cambodia's doesn't have English, does it? French, if it had anything. What flag is that? It's not the... Is it the Malaysian flag? Is it the Philippine? What's the Philippine flag looks like? Yeah. I think that could be it, possibly. It's not quite right. Almost the Chilean flag, to be perfectly honest, but it's not, obviously. You've got... Well, it's all English except for whatever this language is, so it very definitely could be Philippines. Philippines always is mostly English, right? Let's see what else we can find here. We're out of the plantation, at least. Got a sign here. 10p is okay. Is that Philippines money start with a P? I actually don't know. I know the Vietnamese have the dong. That's about all I know about this part of the world. Crazy. I think we're the Philippines. I think you're right. I was gonna say that when I saw the banana plantations and the mountains before, but then I was kind of onto the whole it was possibly South America thing. Does that say Philippine? It says Philippine. Is that how you say Philippine in their language? Fucking hell. It almost has to be the Philippines, right? That flag at the banana plantation didn't help. Is Roxa? Anyone know the government of when do we should be re-electing poor boy Abelardo Serofia Jr. Again, that's Filipino, right? They've got very Portuguese names and stuff as well, don't they? Because the Portuguese came through here, I imagine. And then why is it all English? Was it because the Americans basically took over during the war? I don't know. The history of these places, again, these places that have been colonized by country after country, like Vietnam, it was, you know, China, then France, then America, then, you know, finally got their, got people to leave them alone. I thought that was a flag. It's not. Look, I think we've probably seen most of what we're going to see because this just looks like the way out of this little town. Got the Tango. Vote Tango. You know, that says something like PDP, so it could be the Philippines Democratic Party, something like that. I think we've seen enough. I think we're going to have to go Philippines. This is for 70, chat, and it will also be the end of the stream because we've done 2 hours and there's only so much of staring at little things I can do. Oh, really? Really? Well, I mean, some place in the Philippines, I've never even seen another language in the Philippines. Mostly it's just English, but yeah, obviously they would have a native language. Let's go. 70, chat. We've done it. Well done, chat. Well done, everybody. Thank you for getting us to 70. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. We're going to be doing this every day for the next conceivable. I will probably try to build up to doing more than 2 hours, but for now, it's just going to be a 2-hour stream. And look, we made it to 70. We did 20 countries today. We did 20 countries yesterday. Boba, welcome. You were involved. You were here. You got us to 70 as well. So appreciate everyone for dropping in. Hope you can drop in for the next one. You know, I would probably be at 70 and be able to do it myself if it wasn't for chat. Except it would have taken me all week. So, you know, doing 20 in 2 hours, doing 10 an hour, that's great. All right, I'm me. Bonne nuit, I'm me. Thanks for everyone who came in and chatted. Thanks to all the lurkers. Thanks to everyone. GG's, everyone. That's right. Should get into the gaming lingo a little bit more, or GG, as we say in France. Appreciate you all. Thank you for watching. Au revoir. Goodbye. Yeah, I really need to work on that smile, don't I? Maybe we just don't do smiles anymore.